I will never ever like the M5 again. Here's why. Okay, so the 2025 M5 is a very bad car, and nobody liked it when it first released. But apparently some people are starting to like this car, but I don't think I'm ever gonna like this car. So this is gonna be a video of why I don't like this car and I'll never like the car. Now, some context over this car. This car has a 4-litre V8 hybrid system engine, so it's a plug-in electric hybrid engine, and that's not too bad since we live in a world where all cars are turning electric, unfortunately. That's a great car. It's great that that car isn't turned electric, and that would be very, very sad, and yeah, that would just kill off the entire M brand. But yeah, and people didn't like it because it weighed a lot and it looked rubbish. And I'm going to be explaining why you should not like the M5. Well, it's your preference. If you like the M5, then you like the M5. But this is why I do not like the M5, and I will never like the M5. And I'm very scared to see what will happen with the next M5. But anyways, let's get into the video. Now, I have two things that are good about this car. One is the engine. It produces lots of horsepower, 717 horsepower, which is quite a bit. 4-litre V8 hybrid, which is pretty good. But the hybrid system weighs a lot. That's why it weighs so much, the car. And number two, they made it a state version. The new M5 weighs 2,435 kg, and that is a lot. And in American, for the Americans, that weighs 5,390 pounds. And that is very heavy for a sports car. And I have 5 vehicles that weigh less than that car, and like, yeah, those are surprising vehicles. So the first one on the list is the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van, 2,070 kg. 2025 BMW X5, that weighs 2,267 kg. Bentley Bentayga W12, 2,422 kg, 2018. 2020 Ford F-150, 2,163 kg. Last one is a Cessna 208 Caravan, 2,145 kg. And if you're probably wondering what the last one is, no, it is not it's not a Peugeot Caravan. It's an aeroplane. Yes, the M5 weighs more than an aeroplane. That is insane. Now, that is way too heavy. This car cannot be on UK roads. In fact, this might destroy UK roads. The government needs to think, this car weighs a bit too much, but this might ruin our roads. It might ruin the roads, and it's too big anyway. Like, you can't even fit this anywhere. UK roads are very narrow. They're not that great. Yeah, this really might not fit anywhere, and it's gonna break the road. So here is the new M5, and I'm going to be talking about the styling of this new M5. Now, sorry for this bad image quality, it's just this image, but let's just go over why this car looks so rubbish. So here is the M5. As you see, you probably don't like it, or maybe you do like it. So here we can see the front bit, and we can also see a bit of the side. We see the rims. The rims are good, but I want to talk about the front. The front looks so rubbish, and I have a whole explanation for it. So if you zoom into the lights, then you zoom into the grille, and then you zoom in to the lights and the grille. Now, my problem is this entire part looks so rubbish. The lights are too small for the grille. If you think I'm going crazy, look at this. This is an old M5. Now, you probably very much like the front of this M5. If you like this over this, then man, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, anyway, so this car looks great. The front two lights look amazing. They look nice. They're not too small. They go well with the two grills at the front, and then the vents at the bottom look good. It all comes together. Nothing is too big or oversized, or nothing is too small. But over here, the grille looks too big for the lights, but then really the lights are too small for the grille, and the bottom vent bit looks very big, which is not very nice. But here, the vent, like all the parts come together. But here, it just doesn't look right, in my opinion. Like, I am getting a bit used to it, but I still think it looks rubbish. Like, I'm getting used to it. Like, it's not sickening, but I still think it looks rubbish. And if we go to the side here, why are the lights trying to go to the side of the car? No, the lights are supposed to be at the front of the car. That's why this looks good, because the lights aren't like half on the other side or on the fender. Like, it's actually like on the car at the front. But here, like, you can barely see the lights. And I think this is quite a strange trend with new cars, and this makes me have a video idea, like bad trends with new cars, but that's another day. Anyways, so that's why I don't like the front. And then we can talk about the rear, which we can. And yeah, this is great. The rear looks great. There's nothing wrong to say about the rear. The lights look good. The carbon diffuser looks good. The M5 badging looks pretty nice. I like how it's like outlined, and I like the diffuser, fully carbon fiber, that diffuser. The exhaust tips look great. So I like the rear of this car. It looks a bit like the old M5. Look, put an image on screen. And also, if we zoom into this bit, we can see those door handles. They look pretty flush in, and that, yeah. So the side and the back looks great, but it's just that this entire M5 is ruined because it's heavy and the front looks rubbish. That's the thing. If you look at the rear, you wouldn't think that the front looks hideous. Like, the rear looks quite sporty, looks quite aggressive, but then if you think of the rear, you wouldn't think that the front looked like this, hideous. Like, really. Also, what's up with the light up grill? I don't really like it, to be honest. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I don't like to see a grill outlined in the night. I just feel like that looks weird. I'm gonna compare the front interior part because the back interior doesn't matter, and I thought it would be quite cool to compare. Now, the M5 interior, new interior, isn't bad at all. It is good. But like, the interiors look exactly the same on literally every single M car. Now, like, as you see, we have the two big screens. We have this steering wheel, which looks pretty neat. We got like this gear shifter and stuff. But if we look onto the other one, as we can see, we have this nicer. I think this gear shifter looks very nice. There's nothing here. There's like this weird, annoying automatic thing, but it still looks great. But I like this gauge cluster more. Like, I don't like this digital stuff. No, I don't think anybody likes this futuristic digital stuff. This just looks quality. This looks like trying to be better, but it's not very better. And there's not too much going on. We have a basic entertainment system, good controls as buttons, and there's no buttons. What if you accidentally click something on the wheel? That's rubbish. But I guess every car does that. So it's just that the future isn't giving us what we want. That I guess every modern car does not have physical buttons, and nobody even likes that. Like, what's the point of that? And sometimes I think, how is it that obviously it might be like a budget budget cuts, but sometimes I think, how is a digital display more cheap than a button? Like, how are buttons expensive now? Like, what? But anyway, yeah. So here there's quite but annoying thing. This car has lots of like buttons everywhere. This is kind of like tidy and well kept, but yeah. So they both have their advantages. You can pick. Oh, this has more carbon fiber as well. This has like no. Actually, yeah, that's carbon fiber, but it's not polished, and the image is bad, so you can't really see it. But yeah. So that's enough about the interior. Now that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you understood anything, and if you disagree, leave a comment. If you agree, leave a comment. I'll definitely read comments. And I hope to see this in real life. If I do see it in real life, I would like to make a video on it. But that might not happen, because I probably will never find this car and have a video on it. But yeah. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. And tell me what I should do in the comments. I think I might do more of these where I look at new modern cars and just tell you how rubbish it is. Because modern cars are like failing. They're getting worse and worse. They should be getting better.